Salt existed before covenant, before humanity formed agreements, before offerings were made, before sacred words were written. Salt already existed. A mineral formed in ancient seas, stable, unchanging. It didn't evolve. It didn't adapt. It simply was what it was. Then covenant came and something shifted. In places like the book of Leviticus, salt became required in offerings, not for flavor, but for meaning, because salt represented what covenant demanded: endurance, faithfulness, something that would not decay over time. A covenant of salt meant this will last, this will not rot, this will not be easily broken. Salt became a symbol of permanence. And then Jesus speaks in the Gospel of Matthew, you are the salt of the earth. Not as a suggestion, but as declaration, you are salt. That means something. Salt preserves. It slows decay. It protects what is still good from being overtaken. Salt enhances. It doesn't create flavor. It reveals what's already there. Salt purifies. It has been used to cleanse, to refine, to make whole. But here's the tension. Salt only works when it remains salt. In the ancient world, salt was often mixed with other minerals. And if the true salt was leached out, what remained looked the same, but had no power, no flavor, no preservation, no impact. It looked like salt, but it wasn't effective. And that's the warning. Not that salt loses its identity, but that it can lose its distinction in practice. So when we hear, you are the salt of the earth, it's not just about influence, it's about responsibility. Salt is powerful. It changes everything it touches. But it is also responsible, because without it, decay spreads. So it must remain pure. It must remain distinct. It must resist dilution. Not to separate from the world, but to serve it properly. Because salt does not become what it seasons. It transforms it without losing itself. So to season others, you must remain seasoned within. Salt existed before covenant. Covenant gave it meaning, and Jesus gave it identity. So the question is not, are you salt? The question is, are you remaining it?